News on the Hour, sponsored by Facet Wealth.
I'm Monica Ricks in New York. A shooting suspect in Colorado Springs now faces murder and hate crimes charges as loved ones of victims try to wrap their heads around what happened. CBS's Danya Backus has details.
Family members who lost loved ones in the deadly shooting at Club Q in Colorado Springs say they're living in a nightmare.
I keep thinking it's a mistake. They've made a mistake.
Sabrina Ashton says her son Daniel was a bartender at the club and was killed during Saturday night's rampage.
He lit up a room. He really did. Always smiling, always happy.
Investigators are still looking through the alleged shooter's social media for a motive on the attack. This comes a year after police say he was arrested for threatening his mother with a bomb. Tragedy at an Apple store in Massachusetts today after an SUV slammed right into it. CBS's Matt Piper reports.
At least one person is dead and nearly 24 others are injured after an SUV crashed into an Apple store in Hingham, Massachusetts, south of Boston. Emily McKenna was inside the store.
Sounded like a lot of glass smashing.
Dr. Christopher Burns is with South Shore Hospital.
Multiple patients with life-threatening and limb-threatening injuries.
The driver remained unseen, but no word yet on what happened behind the wheel. Matt Piper, CBS News.
Federal law enforcement has announced 51 arrests in connection with ongoing efforts to get fentanyl off the streets of Los Angeles. DEA Special Agent in Charge, Bill Bodner.
The key part of our strategy is going after these wholesale dealers, the people bringing 500,000 pills or 1 million pills into our community.
But he says dealers are also selling online, marketing them on the dark web. A potential railroad strike could start as early as next month. CBS's Jason Brooks.
The Union for Railway Conductors rejected a tentative labor agreement, and despite voting in favor of the contract, the union representing railway engineers says it will honor the picket line if there's a strike. The Association of American Railroads estimates that a strike would cost the economy about $2 billion a day.
It could also drive up fuel and food prices ahead of the holidays. NASA's Orion capsule successfully swung around the moon today.
Orion has emerged from the backside of the moon after...
This was just a test flight, but it is the first time a capsule has visited since NASA's Apollo program 50 years ago. NASA hopes to get a crew back to the moon by 2025. A familiar face is back to run things at Disney. The company appointed former CEO Bob Iger as its new CEO. Iger will replace Bob Chapek, who he appointed just 2 years ago. Shares of Disney have been slumping all year, but we're up 6% today on Wall Street. The Dow lost 44 points. This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these Dashcam News adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody.